Hey, this is just my follow-up to a tool review that I did put up yesterday for Rigid's new 12-inch compound sliding miter saw, the one that has the motor that's mounted like like 45-degree angle off of up and off of the trigger, and the one that can cut 70-degree miters both left and right. And there's some other cool stuff about it. I put that all in that review yesterday. At the end of that review, I told you that um, there was some blade wobble in that brand new saw right out of the box. So I probably could have lived with it, but it was a brand new saw and I had just paid for it. So I took it back, returned it, and exchanged it for another one. The guy that was helping me get the other one said, well, I told him that what the first one was doing and why I returned it, that I had some blade wobble, and he goes, "Oh yeah," he says, that seems to be a common complaint with these. And I said, "Really?" I said, "Is it all of them? Is it just they're all defective? Are they going to recall them or anything?" And he said, "No, I don't know if it's all of them, but I would say it's a whole lot of them." And I said, "Crap, I had had I've had a rigid miter saw in the past. I really liked it. I used it up until it got pretty old, and then I actually gave it to my brother. Um, and I currently use a rigid pneumatic 16 gauge finish nailer. I'm a finish carpenter out here in Utah professionally, and so I'm a fan of rigid, or have been. And anyway, so I said, well, I'll take my chances. I'll get another one, and hopefully I'll get lucky on that one. So I took it home, actually unboxed it this morning, and it was way, way worse than the first one. Not only did it have the blade wobble worse, but you could actually feel like almost like worn bearings, and you could feel it and you could hear it struggling in there when I actuated the blade. And I think it's probably just a design flaw, probably an engineering flaw with all of the rods and gears and everything with that 45-degree mounted motor. I don't know if that's it or if they're just using crappy parts, but anyway, I was pretty disappointed because that saw is really cool, as I showed you in the first review video. And I really wanted to have that saw for my shop, and super disappointed. It was hard to make the decision, but I took it back, and instead of exchanging it for yet another one to try again, I simply returned it, got my money back, and I emailed Rigid and told them, hey, I'm a professional finish carpenter out here in Utah. I'm a fan of your company, your products, and I just bought two of these new saws, and both have been defective. And what's Rigid gonna tell me as a customer? What are you gonna do? And they emailed me back today, which was nice that they did it the same day. But all he said, I mean, this was all he said. He said, "Yeah, we're sorry for your inconvenience. You need to take the saws back to Home Depot, return them to Home Depot." And I was like, "That's it? That was literally it. That's all he said." So I've driven 80 miles between two trips going back and forth to Home Depot for nothing, and that's all. That's all they told me. I thought that they would tell me, "Hey, we're sorry about that. We're aware. We're recalling them so that no one else buys them. We're aware of the problem, and we're trying to fix that bug, or we're working on it. When we get that fixed, we'll sell you another one of those saws at the same price, the good ones." Didn't tell me anything. Simply, I mean, it was like he didn't care. Just said, "Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. You need to return the saws to Home Depot," and that was that. So I feel like I learned everything that I needed to know between good customer service that I've experienced with DeWalt products and Ridgid products. DeWalt seems to, I mean, if your stuff breaks or anything like that, man, they fix you right up. You take it to an authorized repair place, it gets fixed, it's on DeWalt. Um, I would hope that their customer service would say, if you want to keep one of those saws, you can take it to a authorized repair place and they'll fix it and it'll be on us. But none of that. So just wanted to let everyone know that that's what's going on. So if you if like I said, it doesn't seem like they're pulling those saws off the shelf. So if you go into a Home Depot or somewhere and you see one of those saws, those new Ridgid saws that have the cool the motor mounted at 45 degrees and do the 70-degree miters, um, don't get it. Wait and find out if they ever are able to resolve that issue. Otherwise, you're going to be not getting what you pay for. So that's it. Thanks.